Oh, my. Oh, Lauren, good morning.
Good morning.
Okay, so when you tell this story, is the reaction mixed with, like, that's so cute and, like, oh, my God?
Yeah, I agree. So my now husband, and I met in second grade. Our families became best friends. So our whole lives, we went out to dinner with each other. Our families did. We went shopping together. All these things, never got together. We went to high school together, 2 different friend groups, college. And then after college, I moved to Annapolis, and I needed a roommate. And I texted him and was like, hey, I need a roommate. Don't want a rando. Do you need a place to live? And our families were sure it was going to happen. And we lived together for a year as friends, and then it just happened, and we've been married for almost 3 years now.
Wait, Lauren, so wait,
cute.
but in that year living together as just friends, were either of you, like, dating or just completely platonic?
No, neither of us were dating. We were just really good friends and hung out, like, every weekend, and we swore it wasn't going to happen, and it happened.
And it did.
So we hear a lot of it now from our family.
Yeah, no,
Yeah, I'm
and
sure.
so who made the first move?
He did. Which is pretty ballsy because I was like, hey, if this didn't work out, one of us had to move out.
Yeah, no.
Seriously,
And
that's
so,
a gamble.
Like, did you guys find each other attractive? I mean, you must have, like, or just because you knew each other for so long, it became like a brother thing at first.
I don't know. I don't think it was a brother thing. I think we were just like, we did everything together. We both moved to a new place together. So, like, we were kind of the only people we knew.
Sure.
And we knew each other's families. Like, I went to his family's birthday parties. He came to mine as friends. And everybody was like, what are you guys doing?
I love this.
Oh, God, very Corey and Topanga of you guys. Lauren, hold on 1 second. You were in the running. That's a perfect example of, like, it's cute, but, God, if you're in a bad spot right now or you're just, you had some bad Tinder dates, you go, God almighty, I want to hear that crap. Let me go. Sam, good morning.
Good morning.
Wait, you guys met where?
So we met in the operating room.
Okay, like
in a surgery.
Yeah, like at a hospital. Were we?
Yes, at a hospital, like a classic story when they make all those drama TV.
Absolutely,
Yeah.
Foam in, foam out. I'm all about that lifestyle.
She was a nurse, and I was a surgical tech, and we were actually both seeing other people.
Oh.
And then we became best friends and started carpooling together. And then she was like, I broke up with my girlfriend, and I broke up with mine, and we moved in together.
Hey.
And so, and Sam, do you think part of it too
and now
is
we've
like
been married for 2 years?
congratulations?
Wow.
And do we think part of it too is like because our exes didn't know the lifestyle and didn't know like the stress? So it's nice as having somebody who knows
a little. Yes, like we were on call together.
Yeah.
We were working every day. So like really, yes, you'd come home and be like, oh, you don't really know what's going on.
And you both can hate the same people at work. You know what I mean?
Yes, we could both talk about how much. Yes, agreed.
Yeah. No, my parents bonded over that because they shared an office for years about who they hated at work. I understand. Okay, Sam, hold on 1 second. You were in the running. Let me. Oh God, gross.
What?
Caitlin.
Jeez.
Caitlin, good
So
morning.
this is going to be a really cute one.
Caitlin, good morning.
Good morning.
You know this is gross, right?
Why is it gross?
Because
you
it's
let
so
him rain
it's,
on your
it's
parade.
so
Stop
cute.
it,
It's just
John.
so cute that I'm like, ugh. Like if I saw this, like Caitlin, this is so cute. If I saw it in a movie, I'd be like, there ain't no way this would happen. Do you know what I mean?
I know. That's why I had to call in because
Okay.
it's a perfect story.
Lay it on me, sis.
So 6 years ago, I moved to Virginia from New York City, and I didn't know a soul in the state. And I took my little 6-month-old puppy to the park, and I met her, and she had a wife. They had just gotten married, and I was in a relationship with somebody for a few months at that point. I ended up marrying that person. She ended up staying married and moving to Florida. We remained friends. She separated from her wife. I separated from my husband. She moved back. We started hanging out, and that was 2 years ago, and now we're in a perfectly imperfect relationship.
No, it's so Caitlin, but Caitlin, we're leaving out a huge part. That's the grossest part. Is that the dogs were friends? Like the dogs liked each other right off the bat.
They were.
That's
They
important,
loved each
though.
other off the bat. They've known each other since they were puppies, and we have them all now.
You know,
That is so
Caitlin, the
cute.
reason I make poke at is because if you saw that in a movie, Caitlin, you'd be like, "There's no way this would happen in real life."
Oh, I would vomit. Without a doubt.
Oh, it's
love you.
Caitlin, 1 second, you're in the running. I mean, this is okay. I mean, again, I love. It's just some of these, like, if this was on a show or a movie, you'd be like this would be like a bad Lifetime movie.
Yeah.
Like Stacy, good morning.
Good morning.
Like, Stacy, you agree. Your love story, if you saw it, you'd be like, this is a crappy-ass Lifetime Christmas movie, not realistic at all, right?
Like, this never happens, yeah.
Right. Okay, so what happened?
So on Christmas Day, I'm single. I'm also Jewish, so I'm like, I'm not going to celebrate Christmas, so I'm going to do something nice and volunteer on Christmas Day. So I went to Beans and Bread in Baltimore City, and on that day, tons of people were there. But I was assigned the same job as this other guy, Dan. We were both busting the tables. We talked the whole time, and at the end of it, he asked me out, and now we are married.
Wow. So you guys met volunteering on a holiday you don't celebrate.
Yes.
Yeah.
He doesn't celebrate it either.
Right.
He's
And
Jewish.
again, like that's the thing. Like, say if you saw that, you'd be like, okay, yeah, I'm sure she was volunteering
really
Christmas and happened to find the love of her life.
Exactly. And the connection is even stranger. So I just have one other story to it. So I went on vacation with him, and he was showing me his bar mitzvah photo book.
Oh.
And I'm flipping through it, and by the last page, I see a picture that resembles me. I'm like, did a double take? I'm like, oh my gosh, is that me? And I was friends with his sister, 6th grade, but didn't make the connection that I actually attended his bar mitzvah.
Shut
so
up.
It was.
I mean,
your face.
That is
no,
so
but like,
Fix your face, Jonathan.
again, no, Stacy, and like, don't get me wrong, girl. I'm happy for you, but again, if that was in a movie, you'd be like, and of course she was at his bar mitzvah 10 years ago.
So cute.
Exactly.
Oh my!
Exactly.
I mean, listen,
love
you
that.
saw him become a man, and now he gets to be a man. So
That
it's
is a
kind of like,
magical story, though.
yeah,
You're a man.
that's a sign.
cute.
Okay, Stacy, hold on one second.
I love these stories.
I mean,
so
but
much.
it is like they're so perfect. Where if you literally saw it, you go, there is no way. I'll go. They met
there's a
the bar
way.
mitzvah. Let me go to Stephanie. Good morning.
Hi, how are you?
I'm doing well, thank you. So you had just gotten out of a relationship.
Yes.
Okay, what happened?
It just wasn't working. It was like 3 days that we were separated.
Sure.
And I went to the bar, was pretty heavily intoxicated.
Nice.
Thought I saw my ex's cousin, so me being me, walk over to go say hello with my girlfriend. I get a little close. I realize it's not him. I turn to her, and I tell her, oh, that's not him. I thought it was him. He turns around and he says, no, I'm not him. Everybody says we look alike. And I just kind of stood there in shock. And then he said, my name is, and your name is Stephanie. I've been wanting to meet you. I saw you on Facebook a couple weeks ago, and I've been dying to meet you.
Oh,
What
my
the hell?
goodness.
Yeah.
What?
Now we've been together 10 years, married almost 4.
Yeah, that's.
Oh, wow.
I mean, that's wild. Okay,
I mean-
Stephanie, hold on one second. You're in the running. By the way, the voting is done over text. 9933. I mean, Stephanie, that's a good one. We have Stacy, who was showing up at the damn bar mitzvah book. Caitlin with the dog park. I mean, Sam, the operating
These
room.
are so
Lauren, the
cute.
friends in 2nd grade. This is a good one, too. To Alexandria, we go. Jenny, good morning.
Hi.
So you were on a
Good morning.
cruise.
Yeah, so it was 2014. My dad and I were going on a cruise, just hanging out. And then it's the first night. So it ended up leaving out of Florida. And so I'm just, the boat had literally just left. And all of a sudden, this guy comes up to talk to me. And I find out he ends up living a mile from me. He
No
went to the high
way.
school down the street from me. We ended up having mutual friends. And that was 8 years ago now, and we've been together ever since. So
How
it was like
cute.
a baby, honestly.
Yeah, that's just, again, the fact that you're so close to each other on a damn cruise of all places. Holy shit. Okay,
Yeah.
Jenny, hold on one second. You were in the running. All these, it's like, okay,
They're
they're
so
so adorable. You can vote for your favorite over text 99338. Got asking for a friend coming up in like 10 minutes. They had an adult sleepover this past weekend. He has not heard from her since. We're going to try to figure out exactly what went wrong, try to get her on the show. Overwhelmingly, the text coming in, Stacy with the volunteering on Christmas and being at his bar mitzvah years ago, you won the
Yes.
MGK tickets.
Oh, my gosh. I would never have thought that I would have won. Oh, my
I
God.
mean, but that story
the
is just so
cutest
adorable.
story.
Well, just hold on one second. We'll get your info, okay?
Thanks.
Hold on one
Aw.
second. Oh, that's adorable. There's hope for everybody.